Hey you guys, Sean here. I haven't done a video in a while, and that's because stuff's been happening. Like for example, I am no longer in my apartment anymore. Stuff just happened, and for lack of a better phrase, I got thrown out. Ish. Like my lease elapsed, and my lease expired, and the I guess managers chose not to renew it, and because for whatever reason they just chose not to. So to borrow a quote from Indiana Jones, until a solution presents itself, I am currently living with my sister and my brother-in-law until again a solution can present itself. So I'm gonna try and catch up on some videos while they're at work right now. So I'm gonna do my review on Furiosa, Mad Max Saga. I had originally planned to review this with my friend Evan, but of course, shit happened, and so plans have changed. So I was gonna review this and do like a re-review of Fury Road with him, but again, shit happened. So plans change, unfortunately. So here we go. Furiosa, a Mad Max Saga is a 2024 Australian post-apocalyptic action film directed and produced by George Miller, who wrote the screenplay with Nico Lathornis. I'm probably butchering the name, my bad. I do that quite a lot, I butcher names. It is the fifth installment in Miller's Mad Max franchise, and the first not to focus on series protagonist Max Rokitansky, instead acting as both a prequel spin-off to Fury Road and an origin story for the Fury Road character Furiosa, portrayed by Anna Taylor-Joy and Elila Brown in the prequel. She was played by Charlize Theron in Fury Road, but Miller chose to recast the part instead of trying to de-age Theron, because he felt after seeing movies like The Irishman and Gemini Man that the de-aging wasn't there yet, so he just thought it would be easier and potentially cheaper to just get a new actress to play the part, which is fair, because in certain movies, yes, the de-aging does look a little weird sometimes in movies. So this is set 15 to 20 years before the events of Fury Road. Film follows the title character's life for over a decade, from her kidnapping by the forces of Warlord Dementus, to her ascension to the rank of Imperator. So the cast concludes. So Anna Taylor-Joy, Chris Hemsworth, Tom Burke, Elila Brown, a few returning actors such as John Howard, Nathan Jones, and Angus Sampson reprising their roles. Let's see, they have Lacey Hume taking up the role of Immortan Joe, because Hugh Keys Byrne passed away in 2020, and Hume thought he could do a good job at, like, not really copying what Byrne had done, but kind of do like an impersonation, if that makes sense. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Basically, he felt like he could do like a version of what Byrne did, but not more or less copy it, like his own interpretation of what he did, of the other actor. I don't know how to explain it beyond that. But Hume also plays Rizdale Pell, who is basically Dementus' lieutenant. And see. And yeah, I already mentioned a few returning actors. Let's see. So as I said, this was co-written and directed by George Miller. The composer is Tom Hokenborg, who composed Fury Road, He co-composed Batman v Superman, Dawn of Justice, Zack Snyder's Justice League. He did the first Deadpool movie. Like, Tom Holkenborg's done a lot of movie music. He even did The Dark Tower in 2017. So, yeah, this man's done a lot of music. This was released May 24, 2024, with a runtime of 2 hours and 28 minutes. The budget was $168 million and made back only $172.8 million. So this was unfortunately deemed a bomb despite positive reception. So with all that out of the way, as I said, I was going to review this with my friend Evan because we had already reviewed the first 3 Mad Max movies. So we were going to do this and a re-review of Fury Road, but again, situations, stuff happened, and so plans unfortunately changed. So I'm doing this solo, and then I'm going to do Rise of Skywalker solo because, again, was going to do it with him because we reviewed all the Star Wars movies together, but because the situation changed, I'm going to do a solo. But basically this tells the origin story of Furiosa. How she goes from being kidnapped as a child to the character that we know in Fury Road. And I think it tells that story very well. I like all the actors in this movie. I thought Hemsworth was great as a villain. It's like the first time I've seen him play a villain, because I've mostly seen him in, the Marvel movies. He was in like the first 12 minutes of the first Star Trek movie from '09. He was in that god-awful Ghostbusters Answer the Call. Like, they made him so stupid in that movie that not even Thor bludgeoned by his own hammer would be that stupid. But yeah, I liked Hemsworth in this. I even liked Anya Taylor-Joy in this. I've only seen her in like Split, Unbreakable. No, she wasn't Unbreakable. Split, Glass, New Mutants, which is the only X-Men movie I don't really like. Speaking of which, I really need to review Dark Phoenix and Deadpool and Wolverine. I really need to review those two. But yeah, I think I liked all the actors that were in this. I even liked the actor who played Immortan Joe. Like, I think he does a good job at capturing what Byrne did in Fury Road. I mean, this is a younger Immortan Joe, so he's not going to be exactly different. Or he's not going to be the exact same, because this is like at least a decade before Fury Road happens. So he's a little different in this movie. But like I said, I like all the actors. I thought they did great. People say this movie kind of enhances Fury Road, which it kind of does, because I've done like a double feature with both movies back to back, Furiosa and then Fury Road, and it does link them together fairly well, because for example, you get to actually see like Gastown, we get to see Bullet Farm, we get to see the politics of how this wasteland works, and it's all really entertaining and really fun to see. You also and people say that because Furiosa's, I guess, relationship or partnership with this character portraying Jack, played by Tom Burke, it enriches her dynamic with Max in Fury Road, that because of the relationship she has with portraying Jack in this, it makes sense why she decides to partner with Max in Fury Road, which I thought was really cool. Especially seeing them both back to back makes it even better. And I'm sorry I'm picking my nose a lot, but it itches. But yeah, I really enjoyed this movie. I thought it was a lot of fun. I can't think of anything else to say about this movie other than it was just a ton of fun to watch. I really hope Miller is able to complete this new trilogy, because there's talks of Mad Max: The Wasteland, which, from what I've read, is supposed to be like another prequel set a year before Fury Road, showing what happened to Max that led up to him being captured at the beginning of Fury Road. So I don't know if Miller's going to get a chance to do that one, because, again, this movie bombed, and plus the man's in his 80s right now, so I don't really know if he's gonna be able to do it or not. I hope he does, because I really enjoy these newer movies. It's not to say I didn't like the first three, but I enjoy these ones more, if that makes any sense at all. So yeah, and as far as the Rise of Skywalker, I will try to see if my sister has Disney Plus, so I can regrettably, painfully watch that one again. Because I haven't really watched the sequel trilogy since probably 2020 when Rise of Skywalker hit home when I hit Blu-ray, I think. So I'll try to watch that, do a review of it, and probably the other two, and probably do Dark Phoenix and Deadpool and Wolverine as well, because again, I got to review those. So hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will catch you guys next time.